Hey there, welcome to my channel. Have you ever wondered how animals communicate with each other? Do they talk in secret languages that we can't understand? Well, the answer is yes. And it's more fascinating than you might think, from chirping crickets to barking dogs. There are countless ways that animals use sound to communicate, but that's not the only way. They also communicate through their bodies and even their senses. Animals use communication to do all kinds of things, like finding food, warning each other of danger, attracting a mate, and raising their young. Some animals have very simple forms of communication, while others are incredibly complex. For example, bees use a form of communication called a waggle dance to tell their hive mates about the location of food sources. The angle of the waggle run tells the bees the direction of the food source relative to the sun. The duration of the waggle run tells them the distance. This is an incredibly sophisticated form of communication, and it allows bees to find food sources very efficiently. Another amazing example of animal communication is the way that birds use song to attract mates. Bird song is incredibly diverse, and different species have different songs. Male birds will often sing to attract a female mate, and the quality of the song is an important part of this process. In some cases, females will even choose a mate based solely on the quality of his song. Birds don't just sing to attract mates, though. They also use song to defend their territory. By singing, birds can warn off potential rivals and protect their space. But not all animal communication is so pleasant. Many animals also communicate through displays of aggression. This can involve things like growling, snarling, or even biting. These displays are often meant to intimidate potential predators or rivals, but they can also be used to communicate submission. For example, a low growl may be used to communicate appeasement, while a high-pitched squeal may be used to communicate fear. Some animals communicate through chemical signals as well. This is often done through the use of pheromones, which are chemicals that are released into the environment. Pheromones can be used for all kinds of things, like marking territory, attracting mates, and even communicating alarm. Many insects use pheromones to communicate with each other. For example, when a moth is being eaten by a bat, it will release a pheromone that makes the bat regurgitate what it has already eaten. This allows the moth to escape and live another day. Animal communication is truly amazing. There are so many different ways that animals communicate with each other, and they use these methods to do all kinds of things. So next time we're outside, take a close listen. You might be surprised at what you hear. Here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that some animals can communicate through their sense of smell alone? For example, dogs can communicate with each other through their urine. The smell of the urine tells the other dogs information about the dog who sprayed it, such as their sex, reproductive status, and dominance. Now it's time for you to make your voice heard. Leave a comment below and tell us what you think. Are you amazed by the different ways that animals communicate? If you've ever seen or heard an animal communicating in a way that you've never seen before, be sure to describe it in the comments. We love hearing about your experiences. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.